Well, we know the big game is coming up this Sunday, and of course, one of the staples, and many staples to a big game, right? Party. You got the pigs in a blanket, you've got the chips and salsa, the chips and queso, wings, of course, and we're gonna do some wings today for you, but maybe something you might want to try out, because usually you go to the store and do what? Buy buffalo sauce, buy a mild sauce, squirt it out of the bottle, put on some wings, and it's a done deal. Maybe some Parmesan and lemon garlic, or something like that, right? This is going to be a little bit different for you, but I think you're going to enjoy it. It is a ginger sriracha sauce we're going to make, and then just dip some wings into it. That's all you have to do. So let's go with the ingredients here on the charcuterie board. Not a lot, so don't be intimidated by this recipe. It is going to have some heat to it, though, so I do want you to keep that in mind, because sriracha is pretty warm, but we're not going to use very much sriracha. We also have some chili sauce here. If you don't have sweet chili sauce, that's okay, because like I did not have any at the house, that's all right. We're gonna add some honey to it instead. Lemon juice, not a whole lot, because we don't want this to taste lemony, but citrus can really bring out even more flavors, enhance the flavors of what you might be making. For example, if you're doing cinnamon rolls and you want a little bit of a lemon juice or orange in that, that really brings out the flavor there of the confectioner sugar and such. Ginger, here's some ginger root, fresh ginger root if you never use it, a little salt and pepper, green onion. Now, healthier wise, if you want to go this route here, I'm using Greek yogurt. Feel free to use sour cream or mayonnaise. And of course, I've got the chili sauce here inside. So all you have to do is begin to just start mixing things together. So I've got the mixing bowl here. I've got the spatula that already has a little bit of that Greek yogurt on it. So we're just going to start putting things together now inside the bowl. So we're going to have the Greek yogurt, and we'll go ahead and get that chili sauce there as well. But again, the sweet chili sauce will be fine, but you can kind of make it your own if you want to by adding some honey. So we're going to go about half a cup there of the dairy product. So Ron's not a big mayonnaise fan, as we all know, so we're not going to do that on him today, but mayonnaise, sour cream can also be used. Chili sauce, maybe just about a fourth of a cup of the chili sauce, which really, by the way, I know it says chili, it's actually not that hot. Your heat is going to come from the sriracha, which we're not going to use a lot of. So this is the sriracha sauce, as you see there, and we'll just put there maybe about, I'd say just a couple of tablespoons in there, because if you never use sriracha, I'll tell you right now, a little bit of that does go a long way. As I mentioned earlier, when it comes to citruses, it brings out that flavor a little bit more. And when I say just a little bit of citrus in there, that's all we're going to do. We're going to add just about maybe 2 teaspoons of the lemon juice, and I want a little bit more garlic powder, a little more garlic flavor in there. I would use garlic powder on this recipe for the mere fact that if you use minced garlic, make sure it's chopped up really fine, or you might get yourself some pretty big bites there of the garlic. And then for that sweetness in there, we want the heat and the sweet. We're going to throw some honey in there, so we'll grab that honey. And I think we'll do, I would say, probably a good couple of tablespoons of honey, because, that's kind of your flavor with this, right? You want that sweetness as well as just a little bit of heat, maybe there towards the back end. And finally, we're going to add that ginger in there. And if you've never used ginger, you'll see some recipes that say fresh ginger root, which I highly recommend. And it'll even say, take the skin off. You can take your spoon or a knife and do this with it, and it will take some of that skin off. I'll tell you right now, leaving that little paper-thin skin on there is not going to be any issues whatsoever. So we're going to do with my grater here, just a little bit of fresh ginger. We'll do just a little bit more. I say that's going to be about a tablespoon or pretty close to it there of that fresh ginger, and just a little bit of saltiness, and then just a little bit there of that pepper going in there. And then stir this up, taste it, see if you say, whoa, that's too hot. So you may want to add some more of your cream, yogurt, or mayonnaise, or you may say, it's not hot enough, Joe, want a little bit more heat to this, add some more in there. But that's all you're going to do is just mix everything up so it comes nice and even. It's going to get a little bit of that red color to it, of course, from the sriracha and the chili sauce. Mixing everything up nice and neat. But in the meantime, you've already got it going in your stove, or like I have here in my air fryer. You've already got the wings going in there. If you want to top them with a little bit of olive oil, I don't see any issue with that. That might help them brown just a little bit more. And also, you can either take the whole wing and just dunk it in here and serve it in a bowl, or if you want to, you can take your basting brush, and as it's still in the air fryer, the oven, whatever it is that you may be using, the toaster oven, you can take your basting brush and just baste that onto the top. Very, very easy recipe, but it's going to be something a little bit different for you. So then once you decide which way you want to get the sauce onto the wings, for purposes of being easy here, I'm just going to take a couple of wings here out of the air fryer. Got a drum right there. Another drum, got a wing coming out here. And just take it in there, dump them inside that bowl. Get them nice and coated up. In fact, I made sure I had enough for the crew today, so I got plenty of wings going on here. So what we're going to do is dunk a couple more in there so that we get everything nice and coated. Oh boy, that skin has gotten nice and crispy. By the way, if you want to do the air fryer or the oven, 350, but to get a little bit of crispiness there on that skin, I would go with about 400 degrees with it being brushed with that olive oil. So now what you're going to do, you see the wings are nice and coated. Find something nice to serve it in, because that's not going to be the most presentable thing to your guests when they're there. And so find something presentable, put it in, top it with a little bit there of chopped up green onion. You got yourself a nice chicken wing that may have people saying, "Where'd you buy that bottle of sauce?" You didn't buy it, you made it. Ron tries out one of these wings. Hope it doesn't burn his tongue. Coming up next.